my gosh. Okay. 74 and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that there are machines that can do this. Hey guys, Night Cruiser MA. You know, when I was a kid, I had a crush on Kawasaki motorcycles. I remember seeing one in probably the late 1970s and thinking, wow, that's no Honda. They don't make lawnmowers and cars, they just make motorcycles. I thought that was just so cool. Now you fast forward over 35 years to today, and really I think Yamaha is my favorite Japanese motorcycle brand of the big four. I love Suzuki's, I owned one. I love Hondas, my friend Sally owned one. And I still have that boyhood crush on Kawasaki's. But when I look at what manufacturer seems to continually set new bars for the rest of the field to jump over, Yamaha is it. They're consistently the most highly rated bikes on the road in terms of reliability. And my gosh, they just keep their engineers incredibly busy. The latest fruit of their labor comes to us in the form of this brand new for 2016 XSR900. This competes very well with bikes like the Ducati Scrambler, the BMW R9T, and the Triumph Street Twin. It doesn't look like a cruiser, it doesn't look like a standard, it doesn't look like a naked sport bike. Is it retro? Yes, but when you look at all the features that come with this, you can see that looks is really where the retro kind of ends. Off the showroom floor for $9,490 in the silver scheme, or $9,990 for a 60th anniversary black and yellow edition, you get an amazing array of standard doodads. 2 settings of traction control, dual disc front brakes, and preload and rebound adjustment on the front and the rear suspension, just to name a few. This is basically an updated version of the XSR9. Same engine with different ECM programming, same steering geometry, and upgraded suspension. So you've got this incredible 847cc liquid-cooled triple along with a 430-pound weight. I have a feeling this is going to be a really, really fun ride today. All right guys, so here I am on the XSR. Strange riding position for me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, we're talking power. Okay. All right. I am in traction control mode number 1. And I can't change that right now because I'm moving, but I think I'd like to start out in number 2. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, hopefully I can control things. So this is the XSR900. This is a triple. Where is the blinker? Here we go. Okay. This is a triple, almost 900cc. And wow, to come off of a Roadmaster and step onto this thing is remarkable. Now granted, I'm not going to be doing anything crazy on here. In fact, this has, this is right off the showroom floor. So really, it's still kind of in its break-in period. Well, it's very much in its break-in period. So I'm not going to certainly really go much above probably 6,000 or 7,000 RPM, which if you're a cruiser rider like me, that sounds like, oh my gosh, you're about to kill the bike. But actually, that's pretty much mid-range here. I mean, redline is 11.5. So again, this is sort of the sport bike paradigm that I am simply not used to. This bike is really smooth. It's quiet. Can we just back off the car here, Rev? I mean, I know the bike wants to go, but let's not get in the guy's trunk, okay? This is quiet. Obviously, that would be resolved with an exhaust. I don't know anything about sport bike exhausts. I'm sure I'll learn as I go, but I think like a Kropovich is kind of a popular one. Am I mistaken with that? But I don't know that I would actually change it, because this is not meant to have that like, Indian or Harley growl. That's just that V-twin lope. This is meant to be fast and fast, really. Okay, it would be awesome if I could actually go fast, but unfortunately, I am somewhat limited by these solid objects in front of me. Suspension-wise, this is actually, I mean, I've gone over some large bumps. In fact, I think I've got one coming up if I'm not mistaken. It'd be nice if I could go over it at, more than, there we go, more than 3 miles an hour, but that's really not bad. In fact, the Triumph Rocket 3 suspension was firmer than this. This is not unfirm. It's actually just compliant. It's just nice. Wow, this thing, it's like anything you ask it to do, it's like, all right, we can do that. You want to go slow? Sure. You want to go fast? Sure. You want to go from slow to fast really fast? Sure, we can do that too. And I should have fixed my right mirror. I did not do that, because really on this bike, that's where most things on the road are going to be, is in your mirrors. Oh man, on a hot day like this, it's like 95 right now, and just to have that nice breeze, really, really nice. Did that well. Oh man. Very easy clutch engagement, very light. Now, of course, I'm a big guy wearing big cruiser type boots, and I'm really not having any issues finding the gear shift or anything like that. The brake is fine. Huh. Got a nice readout here on the display. This is actually, let me just look at this a little bit more before I start talking about it, make sure it has all the stuff I'd like it to have. Oh, it's so funny. This is so different from a cruiser. It's like under 3,000 RPM, this thing does not know what to do. It's like, wait, what, are we going? We're going? Because I don't know if I'm started yet or not. So, over 3,000 RPM, really over 5,000 RPM is about its happy place. So counterintuitive for a cruiser rider. I'm gonna ride on the wrong side of the road. Okay, Mr. Truck, I will give you $5 to not go left here. Please. Please, let's just don't do it. Let's just be friends. Oh, there we go. There we go. You go right. Good guy. All right. If I see you again, I'll give you your $5. I just didn't I didn't really mean it. So, here we are. Oh, the turning is so beautiful. Oh, the power is so beautiful. Just, okay, railroad tracks. How do we do on railroad tracks? Oof, hey, you know what? It was not bad. It was one little thump, and that was it. That was not bad. Oh my gosh, this thing is fun. I am utilizing a few techniques I've learned on non-sport bike track days on how to turn a little bit better. And this thing is a blast. I mean, I am just like, oh, it feels as light as it is. It's like 450 pounds or something, and it just feels incredibly light. Oh. Oh man, I mean, you can just put your feet right back on the pegs. I've got the balls of my feet right now are on the pegs, which, you know, wouldn't be great for emergency braking or anything because my toe isn't up by the brake, but it's actually really comfortable. I'm surprised at how comfortable that is. Now, I'd like to be able to figure out how to ride with a little bit less weight on my hands. This really does have me push forward quite a bit because there is so much weight on my hands, and because there is so much weight on my freaking body, it's a little bit difficult to do. But I'm getting there. I'm learning. So again, let's utilize some of Ken Condon's wonderful teaching and cornering techniques. This thing corners so well that I'm like, you know, it's like I hit the apex and then I haven't even swung out. I'm just staying along the inside of the thing. I'm not hitting the exit point because there's just no need. You can corner so freaking well on this. Oh my gosh. So again, you know, guys, obviously, you know, I'm a cruiser rider. This is a new experience for me, so bear with me here. I know if you've spent your life, you know, riding a CBR 600 or an R6 or an R1, this is like no big deal to you. But to me, this is a very big deal. Wow. I know there are speed bumps along here. I just cannot remember exactly. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you they're right where that sign says there's a speed bump. All right, Mr. Speed Bump. Let's see how we do at 32. Oh, not bad. Not bad. I mean, I'm not saying it's plush. I'm not saying it's like Roadmaster-like, but it's not bad. Oh my gosh, this cornering. If my hands didn't hurt quite so much from having all this weight on them, I think it would be better. But you know, obviously that's just my own problem. That's not the bike's problem. I might get, if I, you know, this bike could really benefit from like maybe like a 1-inch riser or something for me, if you're just coming off of a cruiser. The seat is actually not terribly uncomfortable. I really thought it would be a lot. I love how they put the word slow like right in front of the speed bump, so it's kind of like it's just a you know, you get about a millisecond warning of your impending doom. Okay. So, you know, what's interesting about this is I cannot really reach the ground very well because I'm a short guy. But obviously when you've been riding for a while, that's just not too much of an issue. See, now that's really what I could tell there is that now again, the bike isn't broken in, so I'm not doing anything crazy, but that bike, once I got up around 7,000 RPM, that's when it really started to pull, and that was like quarter throttle. I mean, I was doing nothing. This bike at full throttle, dump the clutch, you would be pretty much ass over tea kettle, I think. This bike is sheer genius. It's sheer genius. Oh my gosh, this turn in, everything is just buttery smooth on this. I am the luckiest guy in the world. I mean, look at this. Look at what I'm doing today. I am riding a brand new Yamaha XSR900 through gorgeous roads and enjoying the heck out of it. Nothing is, I mean, my arms are a little bit sore from just being perched forward, but man, I'll take that. This is fantastic. When you're used to a cruiser and you get that Indian or Harley lope going and it's just you're used to basically like, it's almost like all show no go. This thing is all go and no show. Okay. Oh my gosh. So right now I'm hanging out around 5,500 RPM just to keep things kind of nice and relaxed. I don't want to, you know, do anything too bad here. But third gear, I mean, the bike is extremely happy right here. It's nice and relaxed. And again, it's just smooth. There really isn't much vibration. And it's a little bit, but it's certainly nothing more than you expect. Let me go up to fourth. I think as a cruiser rider, you have to really get used to the gearing situation on this, because cruiser riders, you know, your bike is comfortable depending upon the bike, obviously, but as a V-twin, you're generally, you know, you're kind of upshifting until you're comfortably cruising at probably 1,800 RPM or something like that. On this, you're comfortably cruising closer to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 RPM. That's where the bike has found its happy place. Alrighty. Ooh, nice flowers. Oh my gosh, I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Give me that transition from second to third. Oh my gosh. Oh, that power. Oh. Oh man, you know, and by the way, I know I'm supposed to be giving a review, but it's not fair. I can't be. It's too exhilarating to be able to talk normally like a regular human being. I'm looking at this gauge cluster here, such that it looks very retro, but it really isn't. Well, actually, technically, it kind of is. The display is very. It looks like one of those alarm clocks from probably about the 1980s. But no, actually, it's really useful. You've got your gear indicator is up here. You've got speed. You've got traction control. You've got whether you're in standard or eco mode. If I let off the throttle, yep, it goes to eco. Oh no, wait, that's not standard or eco. There's just a separate eco thing. So I'm not sure what the mode STD means there. You've got a gas gauge, and you've got your tachometer that goes all the way up here, all the way around the top here. So it's really very easy to read. I don't have any issues with that at all. Oh man, I both love and hate this stretch of road. I love it because it's such an exhilarating rush just to ride up Route 1 like this and go reasonably quickly. trying to obey all state and local laws. But by the same token, it also signals the end of the test ride, which just stinks. I mean, I am... Oh, this is what an amazing bike. As a cruiser rider, I think I just tend to forget that there are bikes out there like this. Alright, I think I can just scoot over here, like so. Oh my gosh, okay. 74, it's... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that there are machines that can do this. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. Oh my gosh, it's like little tears of happiness are just coming out of my eyeballs. This is amazing. Oh. This is the worst review in the history of the world because I'm not telling you guys anything except wow. 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 Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. I really should, to have a bike for 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, it doesn't allow me to really get all my emotions out before I can give it an honest review. I really need to do something like this overnight where I can get all my emotions out and then think logically, because right now it's just sheer adrenaline and sheer happiness. Wow. 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 I don't smoke, but if I did, I think I'd be having a cigarette right now. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Oh, that's incredible. Wow. It's certainly not, again, it's not loud or anything like that, nor does it need to be. It's just fantastic. Wow. That is really something. Wow. Well, thank you to Mom South and thank you Yamaha for making something like this. That is remarkable. Whew. Fast forward over 35 years, and today Yamaha is my favorite Japanese motorcycle brand thing. The Ducati Scrambler, the BMW R90, and the Triumph Street Twin. It doesn't look like a cruiser. Off the showroom floor is really where I should be, because I am screwing up. All right. Fifth time's a charm? I don't know. Yamaha is my favorite Japanese motorcycle brand. At least of the big four. Brand of the big four. I'm sorry. I gotta do it one more time. I can't do this. I have no skill. They're consistently the most highly rated, which is very much unlike me because I'm not highly rated. 2 settings of traction control, normally called traction control. 3 settings of traction control, but one of them is off.